we'll be ignoring that setting. Oh.
What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not looking good, babe. It's not looking good. Hello guys, welcome back to the JeffSkyward channel. It's your boy JeffSkyward, and in today's video we're gonna be talking about Deme.
Push out them problems. Push out that stress.
Who's a freaky ass?
So if you don't know who Deme is, she's a VTuber. That's all you need to know. This was the whole like start of the drama, right? She tweeted like she doesn't like to be sexualized or something like that on the tweet. At the same time, she was like retweeting posts of her being sexualized. So it's kind of like contradictory, hypocritical, and people were rightfully calling her out for it. And then she had to like clarify about like, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't like the porn aspect, but not the lewd or mildly sexual stuff. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Pick a fucking side at this point. I don't know, bro. This whole situation is just funny to me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought of making a video on it. I'm gonna go through like a brief of like synopsis on this shit and get my opinion on this shit, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna react to the clips with some tweets.
90% of you are watching my videos and not subscribed to my channel. So what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to follow my social. And yeah, let's get this started, bro.
Anyway, man, roll the goddamn intro.
Yeah, you know that I miss you, babe. Yeah, you know that this shit has been crazy. Let me tell you about how my days. I've been geeked up and hopping on plans. I've been tripping when I get on land. Get that money, I see what you saying. When you out there holding your hand.
Before I start this video, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, shout out internet versus without him, I wouldn't be able to like compile this whole tweets and shit. Well, some of the screenshots that I'm gonna be using are gonna be coming from his videos, but yeah, let's get back into the video.
In the beginning,
Hey, just a reminder, I'm extremely uncomfortable with NSFW art of me, but why did you make your VTuber look like that? Just cause I like sexy or hot things doesn't mean I want to see part of it. It's just a VTuber. Who do you think of when you see it? Yo, I go lie, bro. That's a valid take, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be sitting here and be all against her or some shit, bro. I'm just giving like a objective view on this tweet, right? You can have your opinion, but people are gonna make part of you regardless if you like it or not. That's just how the internet is, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's so many other content creators who love to have artists draw them in that way, and it's a wasted effort towards me too. But I'd like to make this clear, I'm completely okay with sexy stuff because I love sexy hot women. I just don't like porn. Alright, she clarified this shit, and then we have fucking TV reviews over here, you know what I'm saying like this level of virtue signaling has unlocked me. Look at the repost. From what she has tweeted so far, she said she doesn't like porn of her or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? It just extremely like sexual acts or some shit, just like hardcore shit. Okay, she's okay with like the softcore shit. Maybe he didn't read the full shit and just like retweeted with this post. My stance on Chibi review, bro, I personally think he's a cornball, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch his content back in the day when he used to do those Tokyo Ghoul reviews and shit. Shout out Tokyo Ghoul, by the way, man. I used to love watching that anime, bro. He tweeted this, alright, which this is an L part on his side, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, bro, you should have read the tweet way thoroughly and then give your opinion on it, but I guess you didn't want to do that. And then Deme out here saying like, wait, oh my god, aren't you the guy whose fiance literally cheated on you and your whole friend group sided with her LMFAO? A bit of context for this shit. Chibi got cheated on. Oh my god. Started laughing better, okay? Chibi got cheated on with his, well, ex-fiance, now I guess with his best friend or some shit, which is pretty scummy in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much you don't like the guy. Oh yeah, I thought so you avoid answering why you retweet NSFW of your avatar despite being upset about it in your post. Then you cheer on cheating him interesting, which I'm not gonna lie, bro. Deme, you might make a valid point on your previous tweet, you know what I'm saying? This is an L take, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's not even an L take. It's like a low blow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and she replied with, my bad for not wanting to see my bottle getting pounded, but if people wanna keep drawing it, then it's their choice, but I'm just not gonna support it. Does that make sense to you now? Which she clarified, good for her, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't answer with this the first time. She just had to like, not even slander, but just roast him for getting fucking caught. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Chibi, you're fucked, bro. Now, we have this magnificent clip over here, okay? Well. Looks like the edits are coming in, Deme. Shouldn't have gotten fucked on stream. Okay, before I react to this, I just wanna put on like a huge disclaimer, okay? It came out later that none of this is real, okay? She didn't get fucked on stream, but let's go with the hypothetical that she did, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. All respect to you, Deme and shit, but it's funny believing the shit that, you know what I'm saying, you got fucked, even though you didn't. Let's go with this hypothetical, right? So let's react to this shit.
Orbital probe cannon won't be asked. Wow, I cannot.
Is this like a whole podcast of her like quote unquote getting fucked? Yeah, I go lie, bro. Yo, TikTok. Yeah, you people are way too unemployed for this shit, bro. I go lie, bro. Yeah, go touch some grass or some shit.
Private left to visit her friends. She fears Idea may feel responsible. What the fuck does that mean?
But in all seriousness though, why is she moving like that? Like that ass, bro. You don't see any other VTuber moving it like that, you know what I'm saying? Unless she's doing it for like engagement or some shit. I don't fucking know her methods or some shit, you know what I'm saying? I think it's one of her methods to like engagement farm or some shit, but yeah, that's just me though. What? Hold on. Is she moving? Yo, I go live, bro. Nah, she has to be doing this shit on purpose, bro. Even if she's not getting railed live on stream, she has to be doing this on purpose. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it was all on purpose, bro. I know it's like a conspiracy theory shit, but I think she premeditated this shit, bro.
Giving orbital probe cannon all the power it structurally would stand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can.
Oh, what is this? Like, why did she make that noise? Hold on. Yeah, it's seconds before that you can hear her tone is very different from the usual tune. Hold it? You can't be fucking serious, dog. Hottest thing I've seen on YouTube, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, random commenter on fucking YouTube or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you ever see that shit, I'm just kidding, bro. You're never gonna see that shit on YouTube because, yeah, YouTube is very strict with their shit, bro. You cannot find that shit on YouTube, bro. We have this clip here, okay? Big talk from someone who got railed live on stream. Afraid of NSFW my ass. And here we have this shit. Okay, I have to reiterate this. None of this is real, okay? She didn't get fucked on stream.
Of course.
Wait. Why is she doing that shit? Like, she was like waving her fingers and shit. I don't know, bro. Even okay, she didn't get fucked. I feel like this whole shit is like premeditated. I know I'm repeating my shit again. Yeah. Do I even watch this clip, bro? It's the same clip.
We'll be ignoring that setting. Oh, I can pause it. We'll be ignoring that setting. Oh.
Why is she moaning like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know, bro. This whole shit is a fucking nothing burger, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you really think about it, this is another nothing burger, bro. You know what I'm saying? And here we have this shit, bro. This bitch really did get fucked while streaming. And we have a whole, hold up, bro. A whole screen recording of like timestamps of her quote unquote like moaning and shit in the vault or some shit. Yeah, you got way too much time on your hand, bro. Whoever you is. Brandon. Yeah, you got way too much time on your hand, bro. Like, go touch some fucking grass, bro. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Go to the fucking bar on your local town or city or some shit and get some hoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think she apologized too. And then she tweeted with this after she saw a bunch of clips circulating about on her like quote unquote getting fucked live on stream. So this is what she said. I was too busy in Japan to see what happened in Twitter. What I meant by NSFW, since a lot of people are confused, I'm okay with it. You never have not been okay with it. I just don't like seeing people fuck alone. Me being a bitch, that's nothing new, and I've never been nice to people I don't care about or respect. Y'all are so bored that someone that doesn't like porn make you personally get riled up. I genuinely can't really care if you don't want to respect it or even try to see what I meant. I see no reason to be respectful remotely to some losers. I'd be lying if I said I was sorry. Not apology, you know what I'm saying? I'm not reading this whole shit, bro. You guys are like free to look this up on your own, okay? I'm gonna link some videos if you want like an in-depth analysis on this whole shit, alright? This is not the channel, bro. And then she also like posted this addressing the drama, and then she got community noted. And then she also posted this. She was feeling like XQC, you know what I'm saying? Before I read this, okay, I just want to emphasize this, right? Deme has BPD, and then she goes out of her way to like, you know what I'm saying, make fun of Chibi for getting cheated on and shit, which I think he almost tried to kill himself or some shit, which I'm not gonna lie, bro, kind of hypocritical. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to reiterate this. I don't like Chibi, bro. He's a weirdo, he's a cornball. But I'm just gonna say, if you have your own similar problems, you shouldn't be calling other people out for the same shit that you're going through, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. Okay, so let's read this shit, right? Chibi fans want to preach about man's mental health while making fun of a man's suicide attempt. I got slashed accidentally while I pulled the scissors away from him, trying to save his life from a horrible decision. Their obsession with this cock fantasy also checks out. I had no idea that Chibi reviews try to take his own life, and I don't wish that upon anyone. As I said before, I don't care about the guy in general. I'm not gonna apologize to the guy who dated a teen when he's pushing 30, scammed his fans of thousands of dollars of a lawsuit that never happened. Never in my life have I heard of people siding with a cheating future wife in any scenario, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not surprised the guy who doesn't understand boundaries or consent. If you wanna hate me through how I speak and carry myself, fair game. However, if you're going to always complain about harassment in Twitter and cross harassment on me getting physically harmed, it makes zero sense. And I'm gonna continue my Japan trip. She had to mention that, by the way. She clarified on this whole abusive ex-boyfriend or whatever the fuck, who is they're still in the relationship, you know what I'm saying? So she clarified about, I guess she was like trying to save his boyfriend from not killing himself. Do I even read this shit, bro? If I was crazy enough to walk on stream and at least have an OnlyFans to bait engagement, stop forcing your cuck fantasies on others. I asked you fat to move that hill. She's not wrong, she's fat. The right kind of fat. You got me. There's a picture here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't be liking the fat bitches, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fat bitches need to shut. She can be an exception though, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate towards the fat bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone has their preference and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you got a fat ass, All I'm gonna say is, bro, that backshot's gonna go crazy. And then she finally apologized about this whole situation. I was ready to genuinely take this to the ground because of the idea that why should I even feel that being rude to someone who's a piece of shit? After some reflection, a thought occurred to me, do I really want to go as low as him though? And the answer is no. I said what I said because I personally think there's no scenario that a friend group chooses the side of a fiancé that cheats. I can't even add on friends siding with a cheater. However, would I have brought it up if I knew he was suicidal because of it? No. I admitted in the previous tweet, so why didn't I apologize? Because he is this and that and blah. But I thought about it and the ideology is quite harmful. I knew it was wrong and I admit that twice, but I didn't apologize. After some reflection, I'm sorry for bringing up the memory that made someone suicidal. It was a blow blow even if I didn't know. Regardless of whether he was intentionally being a piece of shit, I don't want to stoop to his level. I'd rather be better and learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, bro. This whole shit is a fucking nothing burger. I don't really care. If you really think about it, this whole shit is like funny. You know what I'm saying? The fact that people are like going out of their way to like make fictions on her like getting fought light on the stream when she did it, it's just funny to me, bro. Yeah, so guys, that's the video, man. In conclusion, you know what I'm saying? Deme, you're a fucking hypocrite. Chibi, you're a fucking cornball. If you want like an in-depth video on this, I'm gonna link some videos. You can check in the description or some shit. I didn't go through the whole drama. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications turned on. Don't forget to follow my socials. Don't forget to follow my Twitch. Streaming soon. I don't know when, but soon. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm gonna be posting that Saikuno video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then.